7:35, and we have a very special guest again by telephone. Judge Womack, are you there?
I'm here, Dale. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. You've got an announcement coming up today, right?
We do. This afternoon on the courthouse steps at 5:15, we will be out there making an announcement about our plans for the 2016 election cycle.
And so we're telling everybody now so we can be on the courthouse lawn at 5:15. Well, I'll be down there a little earlier because I'm going to set up a sound system for you if it's not storming like it was last night.
Well, and that's a good point. I appreciate you mentioning that. If we have bad weather, if we get rain or storms, we're going to move to the courtroom on the second floor of the courthouse. So there's a backup plan if the weather comes in. But if we get the good weather, we'll be out on the steps. And, we picked that. That's kind of significant because 18 years ago when I first announced that I would be engaging in public service in Baxter County and running for office, we made our announcement there on the courthouse steps. So we're kind of going back to where it all started for us.
And so don't you have an event also in Little Rock? Are you able to talk about that?
Have an event in Little Rock. We'll be making a very similar announcement this afternoon around 12:30. We'll be doing that at the state capitol and then traveling back to Mountain Home for the event tonight. I wanted to kind of finish things up there at home and, around the folks that we've been friends and had as supporters for many years. So, we're looking at trying to launch a new chapter and doing that both here in Little Rock and back in Mountain Home tonight at the courthouse steps. Sounds
good. So we'll see you about 5 o'clock, and the announcement will be made at 5:15 on the courthouse steps in Mountain Home, right?
That's right. And let me just let your listeners know a couple of things. We may be kind of teasing a few things throughout the day. So if you've got some Twitter users among your listeners, we've got a new Twitter account set up at Judge Womack, Womack, at Judge Womack, and we've got a new Facebook page, Judge Shawn Womack. And both of those will be updated throughout the day to add a few events to kind of build up to what we're doing tonight at 5:15.
Sounds good, Judge. We'll look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you, Dale. We'll see you tonight.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Judge Shawn Womack with a special announcement coming up 5:15, courthouse steps tonight in Baxter County. Now, I've got more guests today than I have all month. I've got Natalie Schleuscher at mic number 2, and Jamie Nicholson need a couple of minutes to say, hey, guess what time it is, folks?
We're ending up our assessment period. This year, it's usually it's May 31st, but this year, because it falls on the weekend, it's going to be June 1st is the last day to assess, which is on a Monday. And but we need you to come on out and get assessed if you haven't, or give us a call.
I always forget.
I do too.
Do you?
Yeah, it's not just you.
Well, that's why we do a lot of reminders. I had something in the paper last week, all the end of the week, and then but you can go online at BaxterCountyAssessor.com and assess online. If you don't have any new items, if everything's the same, just get on there and. We do have to have your email address, so give us a call to get your email address added so that we can send you a code to do it online. But otherwise, you can call us, come by.
What about people that have just moved here that are not familiar with the process?
Mm-hmm. Well, the process is you have to assess your personal property between January 1st and May 31st.
Cars, boats, campers.
Planes, tractors. Not SUVs, ATVs, horses, cows.
This is Arkansas, pigs. Folks. You pay taxes on that stuff.
Kayaks, canoes, things like that. Anything that drives down the road or floats on the river.
Boy, glad I'm not a duck. It floats on the water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But and if I could, another thing I'd like to talk about is if you have a boat dock that you have not come to our office and told us that you own, you may have just bought it this year or a couple years ago. We've got some boat docks that we don't have names on, and if you don't tell us, we don't have it. So if you go to the court to get your permit, you need to come and give it to us also to add to your real estate, because if we don't know, then about 2 or 3 years down the road, they end up going down to the state to be sold. So we don't want that to happen. And we've tried everything we can to get that information, but unless you bring it, we can't get it from the Corps. And so we need your help.
So get it assessed.
Just give us a call. Make sure we have your boat dock on there.
Interesting. So cars, planes, boats, campers, ATVs, tractors.
That's on personal property. Yeah.
Then, of course, you get the real estate, stuff like that.
And then also, if you've bought a mobile home this year or sold a mobile home, you need to give us a call and get us a bill of sale, because that's another thing that we have no way of tracking unless they move them in and move them out sometimes, and we don't have any idea. So the person you sold it to may not be getting the tax bill. You may, if you sold it, or vice versa. And that's another little problem that we have that we're trying to find a solution to, but it just doesn't seem like there's not, unless people come and tell us.
So we've got till June 1st to assess this year.
June 1st on a Monday.
That's next Monday.
Yep.
Man, it seemed like May just shot by.
I know.
This whole year has shot by.
It has. It has.
Just
too
zip,
fast.
it's gone. Wow. Anything else?
I think that's about it. Just we'll be glad to serve you. Just don't want you to have a penalty.
No.
Yeah, we do not want you to have a penalty. 10% penalty if you wait till after Monday.
Cost me 40 cents last time.
Well, if you don't have,
I forgot my old car. Sitting behind the bar.
Yeah, but it's a state law. We have to do it, and I don't want to. So I want you to come give us a call or come by or get online and assess.
Well, stick around and talk to Natalie with us. You got a minute?
Sure.
Natalie Sussman's here from Gamma House. And what's going on with you?
Oh, we've got some upcoming things with Gamma House. Of course, we've got our rodeo coming up in July. That's always lots of fun. It's Tommy Rand.
Tommy Rand, yeah.
They do a fantastic job. They're having their all-family rodeo, and it'll be July 17th and 18th. Lots of fun things. And this year, in connection with that, we're going to have a pageant there at the rodeo on Friday night. Beauties and Little Buckaroos.
Oh, that'll be cute.
Yeah, it will be. Just Western wear. It'll be lots of fun. So
what's the ages?
We just starting at the little one. Yeah, little babies on up.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just have some different categories, and everybody comes decked out in their Western wear anyway. So yeah, we look for a fun event there. Another way to raise money for Gamma House. And for those that don't know, Gamma House is transitional housing for homeless women and children here in Mountain Home. And 2 weeks ago, we just had our business after hours. We hosted the Chamber's business after hours Thursday before last and had a wonderful turnout. Lots of people came to see our new kitchen that the Twin Lakes Home Builders finished. It's beautiful. We love it. I know. It's wonderful.
Have you seen it?
I haven't.
No,
I didn't get to go.
It's beautiful. The amount of space just, over doubled it, and the women love it, and it just is. It's just, we're very, very thankful to the Twin Lakes Home Builders. So if you see anybody in the Twin Lakes Home Builders, be sure and tell them good job on Gamma House kitchen remodel.
And tell a little bit. We always remind folks what Gamma House is for, and I'm shocked to hear some of the stats. About what happens at Gamma House.
We do. I mean, in 2014 and 15, we served probably about 175. We had 175 come through the house. We're not temporary housing usually. The women that come to us stay anywhere from 4 months to 6 months to a year. Just depends on how long it takes for them to get on their feet. We connect them with resources in the community to help them find a job. If they need, help getting food stamps, Medicaid, HUD, we help with all that. And we help them set goals. For a mom with 3 kids, it might take her a little longer to reach her goals than a single woman. But the goal is for them to get back out on their feet. And we've had several just within the last week and in the upcoming couple weeks that have secured housing of their own and are be moving out, which is always a way you can help. If you have furniture that you don't use anymore, you can call us, and we have a storage shed that we try to keep stocked with couches and beds and dressers, kitchen tables. That's always something that the ladies need because they're starting out with zero.
Starting out, starting over.
Yeah, they are. And it's always fun to see their excitement getting back out on their own with a new start. So.
You guys do a great job.
They do.
Well,
I'm going to take a break right here. We're going to go ahead and take the quick break so we have a little bit extra time before we close out the show. Jamie Nicholson's here, Natalie Susher. Stick around. Be right back. 7:48 on a cloudy Tuesday. Back with, excuse me, Jamie Nicholson, our county assessor, and Natalie Susher. Natalie, you got an announcement to make?
Yes. Got some changes coming up at Gamma House. I am gonna not be the director anymore. We will be moving, but our board did hire. We did some interviews. I'm telling you, we've got some great people in this area with a heart for ministry and what the mission of Gamma House is. And we had quite a bit of applicants, but we had narrowed it down to about 4, and our board interviewed and just really visited, and we ended up hiring Sandy LeBon. She is just has a heart for the women and children that come through Gamma House. Great background in some social work, and I just know she's going to be a huge asset and take Gamma House to that next level, and just keep it moving forward. So she'll be starting June 1st, and I'll be here the month of June with her to train her, and we just look forward to good things. So if you're a
You'll be getting good reports while you're living east of here.
Yeah, and if you're a supporter of Gamma House, keep supporting. We're gonna hopefully schedule a meet and greet for Sandy. So keep your eyes, open for that. Visit our Facebook page, and keep giving to Gamma. There's lots of ways to give to Gamma. You can mail us a check to our P.O. Box 1230. That's Mountain Home 72654. You can go online to gammahouse.org. If you like to pay through PayPal, you can set up reoccurring with your bank directly, and especially if you bank with Integrity First, tell them you want to give automatic draft to Gamma House. They can set that up for you.
Really?
So lots of ways to give. And of course, if you're out shopping, pick up an extra package of toilet paper or extra bottle of shampoo, conditioner, laundry soap, all that kind of stuff we take at Gamma House.
And
and
what
we
about
use
the
on
shop
regular.
on the square?
Yes, our yellow house. It is yard sale season. When you have your yard sale and you're done and you cannot think of what to do with all those leftovers, drop them off at the yellow house that following Monday morning, or if you've got a large amount and you need somebody to pick them up, call the yellow house. We'll at 425-4455, and we'll see about scheduling somebody to come by and pick up those donations. All those benefit Gamma House and the women directly, because when they come in, they don't have a lot, so we give them vouchers. They can go down there and get them some new clothes. If they're applying for jobs, they can get interview clothes, and then when they're ready to set up house, we have house stuff there too, so we can pull from that, and so it directly benefits the women.
You guys got to have a lot of neat stuff in there.
We do.
Yeah, the girls in my office and I go in there a
Yeah.
lot.
Y'all do.
We do.
I've been in there.
Probably
and-
seen our
yeah,
checks.
seen the ladies from the courthouse walking across. But yeah, we do. So you need to come check it out. It's great. Mary is our manager up there, and she does a fantastic
She's
job.
so sweet.
She is. Always new stuff coming in. But be sure and donate. And you can get a tax deduction. She can give you a receipt. We're a 501c3, so you can get a tax write-off for that donation also.
Interesting.
Yeah, lots
Yeah,
of good stuff.
pretty
Even
neat.
records, Dale. We take records, and we sold
Good.
your records
Good.
pretty quick.
Good. I'll bring you some more.
Please do.
Although I've got to resort to see if there's any BB King left over in that stuff.
Yeah, no kidding.
I went on eBay just to look, and everybody pulled their BB King records off. They were like anywhere from $3 to $5. They went from 50, 100, 150 bucks. I mean, they just skyrocketed with BB King records.
Maybe you'll have some in there. If you accidentally donate them to Gamma House, we'll we'll be sure to
We'll
reap
sort
the
through what's
benefits.
left.
Be sure and give you that little tax thing.
We'll send you a receipt, Dale.
And Jamie, let's follow up on making sure we get assessed by June 1.
June 1 this year. And so just give us a call at the office, 425-3453, or go online, baxtercountyassessor.com, or you can come by and see us at number 6 East 7th Street. We'd be glad to help you. I don't want you to have a penalty, so if you get assessed by Monday, June 1st.
Sounds good. Well, we've got 2 more minutes to talk.
I have a quick something that's coming up in June. Another way to help Gamma House. The Yellow House will have a big booth at the Ozarks Junk and Jewels Festival, June 26th and 27th. They'll have a double booth, lots of vintage Coca-Cola, antiques, junk. I mean, it's just, but then everybody that comes through the door, 10% of all the ticket sales is going to Gamma House also.
Wow.
So a couple different ways. And it's the same weekend as Red, White, and Blue. So if you're at ASU, just walk across the little bridge there to the fairgrounds. That's where it'll be. So it'll a fun-filled weekend for everybody, but that's an easy way for you to give back to Gamma House.
I was visiting with some folks in Nashville. In fact, I'm going to record today concerning the human sex trafficking issue. And we had some folks that went to Cambodia, not only from Mountain Home, but also from Nashville, friends of mine over there. And so, we think, well, this is Mountain Home. This really doesn't happen. Well, we have several different situations going on, and I'm proud to see what Gamma House does, and then some of the other organizations to help folks.
Yeah.
So, we may be in a nice isolated spot, but believe it or not, with the sex trafficking issue, Branson, Missouri, and Little Rock are being targeted.
Yes, it is.
Because they're not watched, and you get some of these young girls that want to be another Taylor Swift, and boom, they're gone. So
And they believe anything that people tell them.
I know.
So
It's scary.
It is
and I know
scary.
that Gamma House is not necessarily treating that situation. We do have some other organizations, but there are the needs of these ladies and children in Mountain Home, and so it's
sure.
quite a ministry.
Yeah, it
So,
is definitely a ministry.
Who wants the final 30 seconds?
Go ahead, Natalie.
Just any way you can support Gamma House is greatly appreciated. Homelessness takes on a different face here. People couch hop. You might not see them on the side of the road, but it's definitely a need. So support our your local shelter here to keep it up and running.
Very good. And we'll miss seeing you around.
Thank you.
But I know things are going to be better over east of here.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. And Jamie, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for letting me come in.
Always good to see you. That wraps it up.
See
We'll
you
be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.